My name is Emma Riley, and I'm here with Dom Taylor. He is a news media major at the University of Alabama. Can you tell me a little bit why you chose news media, or what made you come into this field?
Absolutely. Well, it started in high school. I was my school's sports broadcaster, as well as the executive producer of our journalism program for sports, at least. And I really enjoyed being an anchor. I put together shows on Fridays for the entire school to watch, and I had like 2,000 my classmates watching that, and it was just something I loved to do. And I figured out I had this passion for sports broadcasting. So I just I grew up an Alabama fan. My dad's side of the family is from here, so not only did it feel like home, and I kind of had that connection with UA, but I also knew that the news media program here is second to none. And just in terms of the connections with sports and how much media attention is on this university right now, I just decided that it was the place that I wanted to end up. So I just decided to make the 2,000-mile journey across the country and end up at UA.
So are there any sports broadcasters that you follow or that you love to watch or that inspire you?
Absolutely. Joe Tessitore is right off the top of the list. I loved his style and his voice. I like how he does things. Reese Davis, of course, is also one of my idols, just because he, former UA student, kind of started here and has made it big on shows like College Game Day. So just guys like that, that kind of embody the presentation and the voice of college sports, I would say.
And where are you from?
I'm from Roseville, California. So it's like Sacramento, the capital of California. It's probably 25 minutes north, and it's probably like 30,000 more people than Tuscaloosa, but it looks just the same in terms of size, and I don't know, it's just a little city. Like, the only thing we're known for is trains. So like we've got train tracks that run through, which is also like Tuscaloosa, right? You got that train that runs right through the middle, and there's the biggest rail yard on the West Coast is in Roseville, which means absolutely nothing, and we don't care about anymore. But 100 years ago it was probably a big thing. So. Yeah.
So was it a hard transition to go from California to Alabama?
I was expecting it to be so, but it wasn't. And I would say that part of that reason is just because I already was an Alabama fan, and I have family. My family lives in Mobile, so they're 3 hours south. It just kind of felt like home, and I found people right off the bat that I was able to connect with. I kept busy, and it wasn't really a hard transition. I really felt like this is my second home.
So do you know where you would like to end up when you get out of college, or what's your big goals and dreams for the future?
I don't know exactly who I want to end up with. I just know what I want to do is become a sports broadcaster, and whether that's being a reporter temporarily, I would say. More of my passions lie in play-by-play broadcasting, as well as sports anchoring, being a show host, something like that. But that's not something you can do right off the bat, and it's also not something that you can choose who you work for. You have to send out, you have to get an agent. You have to send out reels and things like that to different companies like ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS. So it's just a matter of who's going to pick me up and who can I start my career with. But bottom line is I want to be with a sports broadcasting company.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us and watching us. We'll see you next time.